Welcome back. We are still doing Unit 7. We're finishing that up because next week we're doing Unit 8. This is Part 2. We're going to be doing pages 94 and 95 in the student book. So here is the student book. Please turn to page 94. Lesson F, Another View. Life Skills Reading. Remember, you're supposed to be reading out loud. jedsports.com. The returned merchandise form. Please complete this form and send it with the returned merchandise within 21 days to jedsports.com, 3209 West Foster Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60625. Include a copy of the invoice and original packaging. What is it? Include a copy of the invoice and original packaging. Call us for a returned merchandise authorization number. MF. What does that mean? That's right, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. CST. What is CST? Central Standard Time. So they're in Illinois, they're in the center of the country. That is Central Standard Time. By the way, what time zone are we in? That's right, Eastern Standard Time zone. How about California? That's right, Pacific Standard Time at 800-555-4143. So who's the person's name? Rita Miller. RMA, Return Merchandise Form. Number, this is how you would read that, 987043070. So if you're buying something online or someone is asking you for a credit card number, you read it one number at a time. You don't read it in tens or thousands or whatever. I'm sure you know that. Her address, 271 Dade Drive, City, Largo, State, Florida, zip 33771. Check one. She's doing, that's right, an exchange. Then list items for return. Item number, P4103. Description, sweatshirt. Size, medium. Color, red. Reason, wrong size. Additional comments, I ordered a large. So, right away you see the problem, and right away you see why she is returning the merchandise. What happened? Did you say they sent the wrong size? That would be perfect. And last, list items to receive in exchange. Item number P4128, description sweatshirt, size large, color red. Here we go. Read the questions, look at the returned merchandise form, fill in the answer. Everyone, why is the buyer using this form? A, she wants her money back. B, she wants to store credit. C, she wants to exchange the merchandise. That's right, it's C. She wants to exchange the merchandise. So why am I having you read these out loud? Because I want you to be speaking as much English as possible. Number 2, what does the buyer need to include with this form? A, the invoice. B, the item that she is returning. C, the original packaging. D, all of the above. That's right, A, the invoice. 3, which statement is true? A, the buyer must return these items within 21 days. B, the buyer is satisfied with her purchase. C, the buyer needs a smaller sweatshirt. D, the buyer lives in New Jersey. That's right, it's A. The buyer must return the items within 21 days. 4. Which statement is not true? A. The buyer is returning one item. B. The buyer needs a different size. C. The merchandise was defective. D. The buyer wants the same color. So which one is not true? That's right, the merchandise was defective. Okay, let's go to B. Solve the problem. Give your opinion. Catherine lives in an apartment building where all the mailboxes are just inside the main door. The mail carrier usually leaves packages on the floor beside the mailboxes. Recently, Catherine ordered a soccer uniform from jedsports.com. She never received her package, even though the store says that the package was delivered a few days ago. What should she do? So I want you to either think about or jot down some ideas or words that come to your mind when you think about this problem. So I went online actually because I thought, gosh, what if I lived in an apartment building and I ordered things, which everybody does now, and a package was left inside the apartment building, but in a place where everyone could see it and someone might take it. How could I ensure that I get my package? And I could come up with no really good answer. And I thought how terrible that actually is. And so I went online and found several sites that offered opinions and suggestions as to what could be done. So what I did find was that there's a business called, and I have misplaced my marker, and I will be right back. So I want you to think about what swap box might mean. So Swapbox is a company that actually receives merchandise. So it's a location where instead of the UPS, FedEx, or the post office delivering to your apartment, they would deliver it to this place of business. And then they would notify you either by text or email with a prearranged system that you would come to this location to pick up your package. And that way it would ensure ensure that the right person is getting the right package, it's delivered to the right place, and that someone isn't stealing the merchandise. I mean, that was kind of horrifying to me, to think of the fact that that might happen. What are other solutions? So I can't hear, or you can't tell me what the solutions are, but see how many of you came up with the same solutions that I found online. One was they will send you notices by text about the delivery times. So you can arrange with them for a particular time, and then they send you notices saying we're 30 minutes away, or we're going to deliver it at 5:30 this afternoon. That seemed like a really good solution to me. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. Number 2, if you have a management office in your apartment building, you can have it sent to the management office. How many people thought of that? Okay. Next was neighbors. If you have a neighbor that you trust, then and you know that they're going to be home, then have the neighbor get the package. How many people thought of that? Okay. Next, they suggested installing a camera, like a security camera that takes a video. But honestly, that may deter someone when they see it, or it may not, because they'll be really quick and then they'll leave and you'll never see them again. And they may not live in your building. But if they do live in your building, then you would have a video of who took the package. The other is a lockbox attached to your door. So that would be for small packages. The other is to have an alarm system put on a disc, an alarm system that's a disc that you wrap the package in. Places like Lowe's and Home Depot have those for security, so they have big black wires around them and then a flat disc on the top, and the only way you can open it is if you have a special key to open that. That's if you have a large package. And the other is that you could actually receive a text when the package is delivered, but instead of being delivered to your building, you go to the post office and pick it up, or you go to a FedEx office and pick it up, or you go to a United Parcel Service office and pick it up. And then the last suggestion, which I guess I would never have thought of, was that you would have it sent to work. You'd have it sent to the place that you work, and that way you would ensure that you would be able to get your package. That was very interesting and very dismaying, actually. So that takes care of page 94. Now let's go to page 95, still in the student book. Grammar connections. It says clarifying questions. So what does clarify mean? Actually, clarify has several different meanings. Here, they're talking about saying a statement that would make what they're saying clear. It's a different way of explaining something. There's also another place where clarify is used, and that is in anybody say this? Cooking. That's right. And what is it that you're doing what are you using when you clarify something and you're cooking? Okay, how many put butter? That's right. So you heat the butter and then it separates into the fluffy, puffy part and then the clear yellow liquid on the bottom. So you take the top puffy part off, you clear it away, and leave the clear yellow butter, transparent yellow butter that's on the bottom of the pan, and use that for your cooking. And I think that I know I've read it in Indian recipes where you clarify your butter, and also apparently it has a lower burning point so that it doesn't burn quite as quickly. Okay, so clarify, making something clear. To ask for clarification of words not heard or understood, insert a question word into the statement. For example, someone says, I went to the mall. You would say, if you didn't quite understand what they meant, you would say, you went where? So where is place? Place, mall. Next, there was a sale last weekend. You would repeat the statement and then put a clarifying question word at the end. There was a sale where? There was a sale when? Good. Next, I bought some shirts. You bought some what? Right. Shirts are things. We use what with things. Next, they were $20 each. They were how much? How much money? Next, I bought 5 of them. You bought how many? Many is number. Next, they're for my sister. My sister is a person. The question is, the word is who. They're for who? Okay. So notice that instead of where did you go, it's you went where. When was there a sale? It's there was a sale when. What did you buy? You bought some what? How much were they? They were how much? How many did you buy? Instead, you bought how many? Who are they for? Instead, they're for who? So it's just a very interesting and a very different way of answering and making things clear. And the word is what? Clarification. Clarification, and you're going to clarify. Okay, complete the paragraph to make the story. I need to buy a laptop case. You need to buy what? A laptop case. Here we go. I needed to buy a laptop case, so I went to the mall, Costco, Best Buy. I got there at 1 o'clock. I couldn't find any, so I talked to a clerk, an associate, customer service. That person told me to go to aisle 7A. Remember, to go to. Finally, I found one. It only cost $25. I didn't buy just one. I bought 2. I took them home and showed them to my wife, husband, roommate, friend, cousin, aunt, uncle. He, she, they said, wow, amazing. I really like it. Okay. Hope you had fun today. And there's one more section that we have to do for this particular lesson before we move on to Chapter 8. See you in a little bit.